Hello out there. I thought I'd catch you all up in a fun story. Looking back at the Rampage days, we had made that first album, Displeasures of the Flesh. Well, it's more of an EP. The story behind making it was something of a disaster. It's something that happens all the time in my music career. But we always make it through and we always get something out at the end. What happened was I was working with a guy named Andrew Giudriato. We had been talking about me joining Agnosis at that point, I think. And basically what happened was he agreed to track the vocals, be the engineer for this record. So we got a room, I think, at Funkadelic Studios. We had a laptop, and we were just going to have a whole day to bash it out. Well, guess what? Things don't go according to plan. What happened is as soon as we got into the rehearsal room, the Mac died. Yeah, just outright would not respond, would not anything. So what happened after that is that we went to Manhattan and we were taking the train, cabs everywhere. We went to 6 different houses or something looking for a MacBook, and at the end we got one. So, it's raining out, it's thick fog. I mean, it's a disaster of a night. All of that aside, it's a good little record, but there's a lot of vocal problems on it because I was given literally like 45 minutes, maybe at best, probably a half an hour to track the thing. The Sabbath cover, my voice cracks a few times on, and part of that was getting sick from being in the rain all day and running around stressed out, and part of that was just having no time to warm up properly. I couldn't do any of my vocal exercises, but in the end, the song that came out on that was the real banger was Displeasures of the Flesh. Doomsayer was pretty good too. Those 2 songs ended up being a definitive piece for Rampage for a long time, and I'm still very proud of that one despite the obvious flaws. I mean, my previous studio experiences had been a little better, and the ones after obviously much better, but that record has a certain feel and desperation created partially due to the disasters we went through to get there. I mean, I think I saw more in Manhattan that day and up to that day than any other point in my life. It was hilarious. Yeah, I really enjoyed recording that because it was like a whole new world for me to sing somebody else's music. I'd always sung to my own, so I have fond memories of that time. Even if the EP looking back does not hold up, there's better versions on Spotify now if you want to hear it. Not on Bandcamp anymore. Vic and I decided not to work together. We have too many ideological differences, and it just became a total clash. But all love to him. I hope everything goes great for him. Yeah, so when you listen back to that, if you have a copy or if you find it online and pirate the hell out of it, listen to my voice and realize how embattled the situation was. It was a rough day. So take some time when you listen back and you'll understand why my voice sounds so stressed out and the atmosphere sounds like it does. I really had half an hour. We set up with the mic. I was wet. I was cold. We just jammed it out, and whatever happened, happened. It wasn't at all what I hoped it would be in the long run, which I got to correct on a few songs later down the line. But I still think it's a great time capsule of where I was at the minute. And if you can find a copy, I'm not going to help you out with that, but if you can find a copy and you want to listen to it, now you know the story of why it sounds as claustrophobic and throaty as it does. Yeah. Come back later and we'll have more stories for you. Please like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later.